The giant knelt down and gently drew his finger across the ground. In an instant, the dry land turned into fertile farmland. Then he carved a channel from the river, letting the water flow into the freshly plowed fields. The king watched in amazement, then blew his horn, ordering the giant to serve him. The giant scooped up a handful of river water and filled the pool inside the king's castle, just for the king's own amusement. The giant was the guardian of the entire kingdom, but the king couldn't stand him. He felt jealous, believing the giant had stolen his glory. Whenever the giant took soil from the mountain to build homes for the villagers, the king would blow his horn to cause trouble. When the giant dug holes to plant trees, the king ordered his soldiers to cut them down. When the giant tried to stop them, the king grew furious and commanded his soldiers to fire arrows at him. Heartbroken and angry, the giant finally left. The king didn't care. Without the giant's protection, he became more and more arrogant. Soon, the once green and thriving kingdom turned into a barren desert full of blowing sand and dust. To survive, the villagers had no choice but to leave their homeland. Watching them walk away, the king finally realized his mistake. He set out to find the giant and rebuild the kingdom. Following the giant's massive footprints, he walked on through storms and hunger, even enduring insults from passing children. When he saw other kingdoms living peacefully, he felt a deep envy, and that only strengthened his resolve. After countless hardships, he finally spotted a familiar figure in the distance. The giant was planting trees when he heard a noise behind him. He turned and saw a shabby old man kneeling at his feet. Confused, the giant stared at him until the old man took out a broken crown. Only then did the giant recognize him. It was the king. He begged the giant to come back and help rebuild their home. Just then, the king accidentally stepped on a small flower. He quickly bent down, carefully lifting it back up. Watching this, the giant's frown slowly faded. Moved by the king's sincerity, he reached out his massive hand in peace. Together, they returned to the kingdom and began working side by side to rebuild their home once again.